Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Angèle Cristina, a relationship and empowerment coach, and today we're going to look at some dating fails on Reddit. Are you ready? First post. After numerous failed relationship and dates, should I, 22-year-old female, just take a break from dating? Whoa, that would be early to take a break from dating. Let's see why. Context. Since I was 19, I've been seeing people. Before fall 2017, I dated guys online and had relationships with 2 of them, but those weren't actual relationships and didn't work out. Other in real life dates failed. 2 years ago, I met this man, but due to me being on exchange in his country for only 6 months, he didn't want to date. So when I went back to my country to finish uni, I didn't date anyone and dreamed every day of being with him as I finished uni and worked. Did he know this? Did she tell him that they were in a long-distance relationship? Did she think this? Did she communicate it? In September, I came back for a degree here. We began dating. She didn't tell him. We began dating and became exclusive. He lives 1.5 hours away from my uni town, but I was so happy being with him. On Monday, he told me that he was frustrated with the physical distance and needed time to think. Today, he told me that he feels emotionally fatigued and confused with the future. I don't know what is going on with us. I feel like so much time was wasted for me, and I feel depressed. Whoa, don't use that word lightly, please. Doesn't help that I am having PMS, never helps, which makes it worse, as he is stressed too, which makes it worse for him. I signed up for a dating site to see what's out there. I find being on there makes me feel emotionally fatigued, as I haven't looked and dated a complete stranger in 1.5 years. But who chose that? I do want a boyfriend, but I feel like giving up. If me and my man split, is he your man? Is he now? I don't have many friends, so this makes me feel down, as we did so many fun things together, which are hard to do alone. Well, in 1.5 years, you focused on dreaming about this person who was not told that he is your long-distance boyfriend, and you weren't out with your friends, and now you're in this situation. Not happy for you, but you made your choice. Now you have to face the consequences. I'm sorry. Should I just give up dating if we split and stay single? He doesn't think it's a good idea for him to come over for Christmas Eve, but he is in high stress, so that may change. What, that his stress is going to vanish? If he doesn't come over, I will be totally alone for the holidays. Thank you. I get so many mixed vibes from this post. At the end, it fell a bit into victim energy. I am so sorry, but it doesn't sound like you are a priority for this person, and that is why he is choosing to not come for Christmas Eve. You are stressed, he is stressed. He told you that he wanted more physicality, and you are still thinking he's your man? I'm not sure you're reading the room here. Comment says, I've always felt that when you end a relationship, you should take some indeterminate amount of single time. You know it's time to get back out there when you start to feel and actually drive or desire to date, instead of doing it out of obligation. Obligation, but obligation. I'll get to it. The fatigue is real, and it's your body's way of telling you that you need to rest and reset. I love where this comment is coming from. Absolutely. The obligation is something, it's like that she is chasing and it's not there. As she said in the beginning, she was dreaming of being with this person, did not let them know that they are together. So there's something there that she feels she has to do, or she needs to do, or she wants a boyfriend, or she has to have a boyfriend. Obligation is something that we feel we should be doing. And yes, this person might be going through some kind of obligation. Also, I agree with the resting. If you are fatigued, if you have had enough and you are not ready to be dating again, don't date again. Meet your friends, have a good time, and if you meet someone on the way, let them know that you're taking a break and you can be friends for now. How about that? Next post. What are the possible reasons for a long-distance relationship to fail? My ex got an online girlfriend. They play together every night and seems to be having fun. They started dating right after we broke up. Aside from the distance, what are other reasons that can cause a long-distance relationship to fail? I love this. Let's explore long-distance relationships, shall we? First comment says, this sounds horribly unhealthy. I'm not sure where they got this from because it was quite a concise post. I'm not sure the word unhealthy is appropriate here. Stop asking irrelevant questions and deal with the obvious fact. You broke up. Deal with that instead of worrying about what your ex is doing now. Fair enough. I feel sometimes we don't get it, yes? I really feel that sometimes we continue chasing what is not ours and then we end up annoying them and they run further away in the distance and we can't see them anymore. Another comment says, stop being so obsessed with your ex. They don't want to be with you. Move on. It's plain and simple, isn't it? Why are we thinking of exes? This is something I can't understand. Now, the next comment is a nice back-to-back chit-chat with the author and the commentator. Let's dive in. Why do you care? You're too invested in your ex's relationship. I want my ex back, which is why I wanted to know the possibility of this relationship to fail. What? Why don't you do a probability game already? You're already calling her your ex. What are you doing? She's your ex. Ex is the past. Moving on, maybe? Don't be toxic. Leave your ex alone. He cheated on me. That's why I wanted to know. What? If they cheated, why on earth would you want them back? Would you like me to explain to you why this is a red flag? So why do you want him back? Have some self-respect, come on. I don't disagree. Respect yourself and instead of being curious about what happened and with whom, realize that you don't deserve to be treated like that and move on to the next person. Or take time to love yourself in the meantime. And another comment says, they fail because of lack of honest communication. Moving on with your new life. New residence, new friends, new routines, and not as homesick anymore. Good points. What was once comfortable no longer takes priority. Sorry, but long distance rarely ever works. Okay, some good points here, but I disagree with, well, they say rarely ever works. I actually know a couple of people actually who did go through long distance and it worked for them. They are still together today. I'm not saying it wasn't hard work because when you are long distance, you most probably are meeting on technology. Perhaps someone has an appointment and they don't show up. So I feel there's more commitment to a long distance relationship and you have to agree and talk more, communicate more your feelings. So I'm not saying it's not possible or it's not going to work for you, but you both need to be invested in the relationship highly. And since they just shared that they've been cheated upon, I don't think they're both taking it seriously. Just a quick reminder to like this video, subscribe to my channel and ding that notification bell so I continue providing you more of these fun and entertaining videos. And one more post. Am I 34 male getting cold feet as dating turns more serious? Interesting. Let's read. Some background. Earlier this year, my 10-year relationship failed and we split up. I'm so sorry to hear that. We have 2 kids. I've started dating and have been getting on really well with one girl. We clicked really well and everything felt natural. We are about 6 dates in and have started staying over at each other's house and hanging out the next day. This weekend we spent Saturday evening and Sunday morning afternoon together, but I've started to feel like I'm not sure about things. I kept comparing things she does and says to my ex in my head, and there were points where I just wanted to leave and go and see my kids. Is this a sign? Yes. I'm maybe not ready for dating, or perhaps that this relationship is moving too fast and we are spending too much time together, maybe. Physically, we are a great match, but I'm starting to have doubts about other areas. Physically is important, but it's not the only important thing. Should I dial things back a bit and see how it goes? Am I self-sabotaging? Nice question and nice word. Too long didn't read. Getting cold feet as dating turns more serious. Am I getting cold feet, or is this fairly normal? Okay, so before we read the one comment that is left on this post, I would like to share some thoughts. So this person was in a 10-year relationship with kids. So I feel that that's some baggage that they have, which is okay, of course, but he asked if this might be too hasty, and it might be, since 10 years are a lot of time with another person. When you start comparing the person you currently have with the person you had, I feel that's not fair on the new person in your life. They shouldn't be compared. They should start afresh. So that to me might show me that you are not ready yet to be in a relationship. You also mentioned 6 dates, and I think that's quite little, even though the older we are, the more we know what we want. But then you said that you are staying at each other's and there's overnights already. Be very careful that you're throwing yourself in too quickly. I really feel that 6 dates after a 10-year relationship, one might not be ready, and staying overnight already might be too hasty. The point where they said that they would like to just leave and be with the kids is just a bit painful. If I was the other person that they are with, I think I might be a bit hurt, because you choose to be there, of course, and he is choosing not to be there or not wanting to be there. So why did they jump in the relationship in the first place, may I ask? And he asked, am I self-sabotaging? This is a very interesting question that obviously as a coach, I am going to stop for a minute on it. So self-sabotaging is a pattern that we might have, that we kind of break our own joy for many different reasons. Sometimes the reasons might be that we can't believe that it's too good to be true, but also it might be something that you've had recurrently in the same relationship. So it's like you're expecting it to go south and you're not really sure what you're going to bring this new time round. So it's like you're creating disaster for yourself so that perhaps you remain in your comfort zone or in what you are used to instead of moving on. With regards to the cold feet, the post was asking if he's getting cold feet because of the age. No, I don't think the age has anything to do with it. I think it has to do with the length of your previous relationship, and that you need a break from dating so that you know your priorities, you get your ducks in a row, and then you stay with yourself and start learning what you like and what you don't like, what didn't work in the past, what you can improve on, etc., etc. So I would work on self-development rather than dating. So I don't think it has anything to do with cold feet or spending too much time together. In fact, the comment says, no, I would trust your instinct. Exactly. If you feel like you have to back away a little, do so. It's okay to not feel ready. Let's say that again. It's okay to not feel ready. And more than likely, you aren't feeling like she's a good match. Brilliant. That phrase, it's okay to not feel ready, gives me like a breath. It's okay to take a step back. I know that society pressures us at certain ages, especially women. Excuse me, but I have to put this in. To be in relationships, to procreate, to marry, and whatever. There are many obligations that are chasing us from society. But in my opinion, coming out from a long relationship, it's time to discover who you truly are and what you want in your life and eventually in your next relationship, if you want to be in a relationship. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching another one of my episodes where today we discussed dating fails. I'd like to remind you to subscribe to my channel, like this video, ding that notification bell so that you will get notified every time I upload one of these videos. Today I am inspired by my dress because it looks like marine. So for the Maltese word for today, I'm going to teach you the word for sea, bahar. Bahar. Don't forget to drop your word for sea in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget, you do you because no one else matters.